Greetings all. I pray all is well. You know, my message is always changing the vibration of this planet with love. Or what conversations can we have to assist in this process? So, Saturday, I think it was Saturday. It was Saturday. I did a video on We're Every Woman. It's All in Us. Right? When I was led to do that video, I heard Spirit clearly talk to me about women and whatnot, right? I had no idea what message was going to come from the Ifa New Year reading from Nigeria, which was Osameji. And yet I felt very, very positive about this message about women. And because in the whole scope of things, don't get me wrong, you got women that do some powerful, great things, and at the same time you get some women that do some diabolical things, you know what I mean? And at the end of the day, we have to be accountable for ourselves and what we do with the power that we have. And so with the energy of the mothers, that energy is coming out prominently because, one, we are the feminine energy, as I said before, is coming back, bringing back the balance of order and community and what it's supposed to look like. You know what I mean? We're not about it's not about tearing people down. It's not about eliminating men. It's nothing to do about that. It's everything to do with, you know, bringing back the balance and order in order for us to live in a beautiful and respected place with each other. And so the thing is, when you are spiritually inclined to guide others, there is there's a responsibility that you have in order to guide, nurture, support, protect, you name it. There's a responsibility that you carry, especially when you decide that you are one that is going to assist others in their spirituality. If it's getting them initiated, it's giving them readings, divining for them, guiding them, there's a responsibility that you carry. So as that responsibility, because it's almost like you're being a mother to many that may not be your own. And so with that energy comes a lot of responsibility. But it's also saying that with that responsibility comes a space where you can't utilize your position to manipulate and make people look and feel small or embarrass people. You cannot utilize your position to diminish anybody else's life in that space. So this is very important to understand. To whom much is given, you know, you're responsible for much. I can't remember the saying, but you know what I mean. To whom much is given, to much, whatever it is, you are responsible for a lot. So when you misuse that wisdom or that power or that energy or that space, there's repercussions for it. And sometimes it may not look like how you utilize your power to mess with somebody else's life. It may not look the same. It may not look the same, but guaranteed there is a reckoning that is coming, or has come, or will come to those that do misuse their powers, misuse their abilities, misuse their space. And I ain't saying this to say I'm trying to scare anybody or I'm trying to create something. Nah, I'm just telling you what I was given. And as I'm speaking to you, it's like, if you don't understand that there's repercussions for your actions, it's like the women who abuse women, there's repercussions for that. The men who abuse women, there's repercussions for that. So it's saying you've got to be responsible for the energy that you carry. Again, I'm always talking about, you know, changing the vibration of this planet with love and what conversations do we have to assist in this process when I talk about self-love and what that looks like and how that empowers you to understand yourself, to know yourself. And when you really truly know yourself and you are at peace with all of that, you don't want another soul to hurt. It's just not a possibility when you filled yourself with so much love. Now, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of negative stuff that's happened in life, and you know what I mean, it makes us react in different ways. Yet when you have taken the time to learn more about yourself and understand how you move and understand how you create the life that you want, or you create from a mental space, it's you in this world of how you manifest. When you understand that from a space of love, you'll understand that, you know what I mean, the space of you utilizing what you have to harm another is also harming you. It has the seed of harming you also. And this is why I say, all those that are out there doing it, the seed of what you call it has a seed of its own. The seed that you sow also has a seed of its own undoing. So whenever you do something that is not nice to somebody else, that not niceness is already being manifested in your own life. No matter what it is, no matter what you've done, no matter what it looks like, there's always the energy of what you give out already left within you, that it will attract it back to you. And like I said, it may not look like what you put out there, but guarantee there's something coming back. And why is this an important thing? Because the energy of the feminine, like I said, is to bring back balance. The energy of the divine feminine is to bring back a balance in this life, in this world, because it's been out of balance for so long. It's been patriarchally overthrown, and it's not being accepted like that anymore. It's not being, women are not being quiet. Women are not being kept subdued. Women are not being kept where they cannot talk, they cannot speak. Women are not being kept in a space like they were before. So, with that being said, it is a beautiful thing that women start to stand in their rightful places and stand in the space that doesn't just support themselves, but it supports humanity. It comes from a space of love. So again, honoring the woman, honoring the mothers, the sisters, the daughters, the aunties, you know what I mean, is the safest thing you could do right now, to be honest. Because I try to I said this to my son, I'm a woman, right? And don't think that playing different women and their spaces like it doesn't hurt. I'm letting you know that space is not something that anybody wants to endure. You know what I mean? I've been in that space and it doesn't feel good. So I'm letting you know now, as you're young, don't think that because you can do it or can get away with it that you should do it, because the emotional repercussions that will come back to that is guaranteed that you're going to get yourself hurt based upon the things that you've done to others, even when you don't even see the hurt that you've caused. You know what I mean? But because that's an energy you have had a hand in creating, you're going to get some of that back. So think about it before you do stuff like that, because when people get attention a lot, they might seem to think that I can get this, and in doing so, start breaking hearts here, here, and not realizing that here, that's like 4 or 5 lines of energy coming back at you. So whoosh, when it comes, it gets to hurt. So anyway, like I said, this is time for the women's energy to be protected, but it doesn't mean anybody gets away with doing the things that they've been doing if they don't recognize that they've been messing up. So, but I think I got a little bit of time left, well, less time left. But anyway, we love you. We love me too. Take care. Peace out.